I've heard this twice recently from parents, so I'd like to address it. I'm Mark Greenstein of Ivy Bound, and it's about whether to delay a student's study for the SAT until he or she has had Algebra 2 completed in school. And here's why it's very important to answer this. The timing of when you study is really important. Kids' schedules tend to get filled up later in their year, whether that's junior year or sophomore year. They're busier usually in the spring than in the winter or the fall. Yet they have more math knowledge under their belts in the spring than in the winter or fall. So what gives? I think schedule should control, and here's why. If you're enlisting a tutor, the tutor's going to teach to the test. The Algebra 2 that is on SAT and a little bit on ACT, we're going to be able to be very good forerunners of what the class will eventually teach, but we'll hone in, we'll do it selectively in 3, 4, 5 extra hours of tutoring, so the student isn't behind. The student's actually getting himself ahead for when those concepts come up in schoolwork. But in the meantime, you're arming yourself with the best readiness for the SAT anytime during the year. Now, there's not that much Algebra 2 on the SAT in the first place. 4 or 5, maybe 6 questions that you'd really classify as Algebra 2. Now, we want kids getting all 6 of those right, but I'm saying you don't need to wait for a slowly paced school classroom to get a command of Algebra 2 for those 6 questions. I hope that helps with your scheduling.